People are joining slowly, slowly, as people say. People are joining slowly into this call. And we are on to an interesting subject today. Administrator, would you help us with the subject? Are we wasting our life like that foolish farmer? The subject of today's discussion today is, are we wasting our life like that foolish farmer? Who knows the story of the foolish farmer? Who knows? Anybody knows? Yes. Who's going to tell me the story of the foolish farmer? There are so many foolish farmers. Which foolish farmer are we talking about?
Shivam, sir.
Shivam Ashok Chotani, bataiye.
Yes, sir. Farmer has got one bag full of precious stones.
Then what happened?
But he thought these are normal stones, and he throw one by one stone in the river.
Okay. Then what happened?
And in the end, one stone, children were playing with that stones. One person who was dealing in such stones, precious stones, find that and offer him a good amount.
So then?
After that, he realized that unnecessary, I have wasted so many stones.
Very good.
I want to say that, I want to say in this way, it is true, we are wasting our life like that foolish farmer.
You are such a dynamic man. You are so dynamic, Mr. Chotwani. Aapne to pura, today you are you going to answer all the questions today? Are you going to be asked Ashok? Ask Chotwani. Like yesterday, ask Girish. Thank you for the break. See, I don't know how many of you have been familiar with this, my dear friends. Ashok Chotwani tells us a story. There was a foolish farmer. For those of you who are new, who are not familiar with the story, there was a foolish farmer. The farmer, Bliss, you know the story, Bliss? He was digging. The farmer was digging in his farm. He found a bag of stones. And every day he used to be eating. When the farmer used to be eating, he used to take a stone and throw at the vultures and at the birds who used to come and disturb him. And every day he threw a stone. All the stones were over. The stones were over. He was going to throw that bag of stones, which he found. In that bag, there were 2 stones. That his wife, he told his wife, please throw the bag. The wife told, there are 2 stones in the bag. What are these stones? So he said, these stones just I'm throwing at the vultures. The wife saw they are very pretty looking stones. She took the stones, she gave her children. The children were playing. The jeweler in the village saw these stones and he told the children, you give this stone to me, I will give you a lot of toys. And the children gave the stones and they gave a lot of toys. Then the jeweler came to the farmer and he told the farmer, please keep some money. I'm giving you some money. Farmer told, why are you giving me money? He said, because I got 2 big rubies, uncut rubies, solid red, big rubies. And the farmer just realized, I have been throwing my life away by throwing each ruby at the vultures. My dear friends, today is a day to recall, a day to reflect. Are we making the best of each day? Are we using each day effectively? Each day is an opportunity. Each day is a ruby. Each day can be converted into wealth of enlightenment. Are we using each day productively? I ask myself at the end of each day, every day I write a letter to SIP, LTS. And every day I tell SIP, today I did like this. SIP, even though there is non-duality, right? SIP is inside us. But when we are a Jeev Atma, we have to be grateful to SIP. We have to communicate with SIP. We cannot believe that, oh, I am SIP. No, you are SIP. But you are SIP that is contained in this body-mind complex. You are imprisoned. You need liberation. You need the enlightenment that I am that, I am not this, but I am caught in this. I am caught in the senses of the body. I am caught in the mind. I am caught in thought. So my dear friends, how many of you feel this? I want you to today tell me, how many of you feel that you're using every day to go one step forward? How many of you are feeling like you're throwing, every day is like a precious ruby, a diamond. You're throwing it and you're throwing it and you're throwing it and you're throwing it. Come on, tell me. How many, I want to know your feelings about this. Dasi is on the call. Dasi, are you there on the call? I saw Dasi. Dasi, you asked me a question. You heard the story, Dasi. You're mute, Dasi. So I can't hear you. So Dasi, every day is a precious ruby. You remember Dada telling this story? You remember the story?
Absolutely. I agree with you.
And Dasi, each day is an opportunity for us to attain God. And every day that we are losing in doing anything else. Look, some of you, somebody came and told me, you're such a boring man. I told, why I'm such a boring man? You have nothing else to talk. Every day you talk same boring subject. Attain God, attain God, attain God, attain God. So I told that, I said, my dear friend, why do you think it's a boring subject? It's such a beautiful subject. Losia, love sip in all. Attaining God is not a boring subject, my dear friends. Attaining God is the most ecstatic joy. It is nasha. It is a big nasha. So come on, let us thank you, Ashok Chotwani, for breaking this. Who is going to speak today? Either you can ask me any question on the subject. The subject today is, are we wasting every moment? That is, who knows today is my last day? Sometimes we hear some 40-year-old died in the gym. Some actor, some businessman. We've heard of big people, big people. Not even sometimes 40, for early 40s, sometime in their 30s, dead. Is death going to knock at the door? Is death going to tell you, hello, tomorrow I'm coming? Huh? So we have got the opportunity to attain God today. Are we going to attain God today? How many of you have attained God? How many of you are still trying to attain God? What is holding you back from attaining God? Over to you. Over to you. My time is over. Yes, Vivek. Follow. विवेक बोलो, शिवोहम बोलिए.
हाँ जी, मैं ये पूछा था कि how to remain in consciousness.
How to remain in consciousness? You know the meaning of consciousness? The
No
meaning
thoughts.
of very simple, very simple. The meaning of, don't complicate it. The meaning of consciousness is thoughtlessness. When you are able to tame the monkey mind, when you are able to be in that state where thoughts don't bombard you, thoughts appear to you like the gondola. In Switzerland, we have got cable cars. The cable cars go on the ropeway one by one. Have you all been on cable car? In India, if you go on cable car, sometimes you don't know whether you'll reach the top or not. Because that day I was going in a cable car, I think in Dehradun or somewhere, I was sitting in the cable car, the door was not closing. I told that guy, "Bhaiya, ye door nahi band ho raha." He's like, "Khado." He gave one third. He's like, "Rassi pakado, rassi mein bando." He gave me one rope. Rassi ne door band ko chal aage. I said, "Ye kya? Ye thodi cycle hai. Ye to cable car hai." He said, "Rassi se bando, kuch bhi nahi hoga yaar. Allah ka naam lo." So my dear friends, cable cars, they're supposed to go slowly, one by one. When thoughts are organized in your life and you're able to contemplate on one thought through the intellect, engaged thoughts, you're in consciousness. When you are not a slave of the thought. When the mind is not riding your horse, but you are the boss. You have to be in consciousness. You are intellectually discriminating, not that you are controlled by emotions. The moment there are many thoughts, there are feelings, there are emotions, you are not the boss, Vivek. This is a state of consciousness. You understood?
Yes, हाँ जी.
कॉन्शियसनेस में रहने का मतलब ये है कि अपने मन को काबू में लाओ, अपने इंद्रियों को काबू में लाओ.
हाँ जी.
Be a master. The moment you are a master, you are in consciousness.
हाँ सर, क्या कहते हैं, हम ट्राई तो करते रहते हैं, कई बार होता है, कई बार फिर मतलब वहां से ध्यान हट जाता है, दोबारा थॉट्स में चले जाता है, वो
हाँ,
हमेशा के लिए नहीं रह पाता,
फेल हो
हमेशा.
गया, फेल हो गया ना, फेल हो गया ना.
हाँ हाँ, उसके लिए ट्राई करते रहते हैं कि दोबारा उसको पकड़ के लाते हैं, फिर एक
सुनिए. Let me clarify the point to you. Vivek, when you go into, जब आप थॉट्स में फंस जाते हैं, वो फंसने से पहले अगर आप वापस आ जाते हैं, आप कॉन्शियसनेस में ही हैं.
हाँ जी, ऐसा कई बार होता है.
अगर आप थॉट में बहक जाते हैं तो गया, स्टोरी गया. फिर
नहीं, इतना तो दिख जाता है कि ये थॉट्स में हम फंस रहे हैं, डूब रहे हैं, पर वो आते रहते हैं. ये नहीं होता कि शांत हो जाता है सब कुछ, नहीं आता है, ऐसा तो नहीं होता.
So the journey is an evolution. And evolution means you become better and better and better. Your consciousness becomes better. You know, when you're in consciousness, my dear friends, you are in a state of peace. You're in a state of bliss. Otherwise, you are in a state of stress and your life is in a mess and there is no happiness. You understand? That is the problem. You can make out. When you're in Chit, you can be in Sat Chit Anand. But when there is no Chit, there is no Sat, there is no Anand. You have to be in that state. Yes, Administrator, can you read what Bliss is saying before the next speaker? What does Bliss say?
Hi, Shivoham. Every day I do my best to do the best. Many moments in silence. I help others and I try to take time for myself. But someone and something is missing.
That is the missing piece of the puzzle. When you have a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle,
yes.
If the puzzle has not got all the pieces, you can't see the picture. On the 31st of August 2014, I was coming from Paris to Bangalore in AF 192. On that flight from Paris to Bangalore, I put the pieces together. I am not Ravi, I am AiR. I got the realization. That missing piece has to come. When that missing piece comes, my dear friend, this world will become ordinary to you. Okay, I'm giving you the biggest secret. This is not the topic. I'm giving you the biggest secret. When will you feel enlightened? I'm giving you the biggest secret. When will you feel enlightened? When this samsar, this samsar will look so bloody ordinary. What will you say? Anybody? Let me see who will give the answer. When the samsar looks so ordinary, what will you say? Anybody? What will you say?
It's a dream.
But what will you say, my dear Bliko? What will you say?
It's an illusion.
But what will you say after that? You know what you will say? You will say, छोड़ के सारी दुनिया में तेरे लिए मैं जीता हूँ तो बस तुझे पाने के लिए कुछ भी चाहता नहीं मैं इस संसार से तू मिला तो बहुत जिंदगी के लिए छोड़ के सारी दुनिया में तेरे लिए. When you're able to give up your life for the divine, when you're able to give up your life for the divine, that is प्रभु के प्यार में ऐसा एक नशा है, प्रभु को प्रेम करने में ऐसा मजा है. Have you experienced that? that nasha, that maza, nothing is important. What? I was making money. I was making money and money and money and money and more money, more money, more money, more money. Oh, money, 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 money. Millions, millions, crores, crores. Huh? What will happen? Will we eat it? Will we eat it? Huh? Some people write, I ask somebody, what you eat? What you eat? I want rice and dal. Huh? What they want? What's the favorite food? I want rice and dal. Okay, that's what you like. Fine. You can't eat gold and diamonds. No, you can't eat gold and diamond. You eat what you like. Maybe paratha. Maybe putting nice butter in the paratha and eating. Maybe whatever you like. But you cannot eat 20 parathas in a day. Can you eat 20 parathas? You will get loose motions. You will get stomach upset. My dear friends, the ananda, the bliss of enlightenment. Today I was doing a new thing called a life grid. Everybody in this world wants to be happy. You know that everybody in this world wants to be happy. But do you know that happiness is from enlightenment? Do you know the highest level of ananda? The highest level of ananda comes from this path. Otherwise, I would have been chasing other happiness now. I would have been earlier. My friends would say, "Chalo disco, come on, check that, come on, let's go to the disco, come on." I have been to thousands of discos. If you want, I will take you. Whenever you want to come, I'll take you. I have been to every damn disco in this world. I have been to so many casinos. I have been every damn place. Huh? Dasi, am I talking right? The fun comes in the discos and the casinos of this world.
Absolutely, absolutely. You're speaking the facts of life.
So, my dear friends, we need to reach that state of ananda. Come on. Who is stuck? Vivek came with one. Come forward and ask questions. I told her, if you don't ask questions, either you know everything or you know nothing. Either you know everything or you know nothing. Where are you stuck? Where are you stuck on this journey of enlightenment? Yes, Dr. Saroj, boliye.
Sir, you said the best state in life, like if you reach that level, Sachidanand, and okay. So how we practice in life and how we get that state?
Sat Chit Anand is called, Sat means truth, Chit means consciousness. When you have Sat Chit, you get Anand. Where do you live? You live in Jaipur, correct?
Yeah.
Or Rajasthan. So how do you make your Rajasthani chapati? You need the atta, right? You need that atta to make the chapati. You need the sabzi to make. So my friends, all my friends are Marwadis. I used to love Marwadi food. Nothing, just sukhi, sabzi and chapati, but the best in the world. Marwadi food, if you ask Saroj to make your eat sometime, I'm telling you, my friends, you will forget your house food. Marwadi food is so good. Saroj, right or wrong? Simple sabzi, but you need the raw material. Saroj, you need the raw material. How to reach that state? You need to reach that state of Sat. Sat means the truth. And the meaning of Sat, Saroj, means that every lie, you are taught that God lives in the sky. It's a lie. You are taught that it's your birthday. It's a lie. You are taught that you are Saroj. It's a lie. Your name is Saroj. You are not Saroj. Go step by step, step by step, step by step. Overcome the myth. Realize the truth. It is very simple, Saroj. We have to realize I am not this body. I have a body. I am not the body. We have to realize where is the mind. There is no mind. We have to realize there is no ego. That's all. That's all. The first session, first part A of life. I am not the body, mind, ego. Neti, neti. Even Bliss from Quebec in Canada will tell you. Neti, neti, tat tvamasi. So Bliss that is not enough. We have to go beyond that. Saroj, this is the way forward, Saroj. We have to reach the truth. The truth must be in our consciousness. Many people on this call, many people on this call are masters. They will give better talk than me. There are many people in this call. They are masters. They will give the full subject. They will tell you all. But practically in their life, are they conscious of this? There is no consciousness. We need truth consciousness. So, Saroj, when there is truth consciousness, then you experience the euphoria of Ananda. You can hear. This is my room. I have an aeroplane in my room. That is the automatic umbrella. Okay. So, Saroj, you want to ask any follow-up question, or are you clear?
Yeah, you said step by step you can reach at that level.
Saroj, आप जानते हैं, you please understand, this Ananda comes when we realize the truth. We don't realize that we are living a life of ignorance. Exactly. We are living, Girish, what do you call Girish? This life of ignorance, what do you call Girish?
Avidya.
No, Girish, you only gave the word what, Girish? Where is your consciousness?
No, God.
Man mithya dukkha. Who created the word? Who created that word? The opposite of Sat Chit Anand is Man mithya dukkha. Your word only, no? Man mithya. Girish has forgotten his own words. This is what happens when we lose consciousness. When our mind is taking us for a merry-go-round ride somewhere in the roller coaster, then we are lost. We have to come back to consciousness, CBTY. Come back to yoga, come back to consciousness. Rekha Parvat.
Shivoham AiR.
Shivoham.
I'm wasting my time during the day when many times I get very silly thoughts. But I come back to consciousness. I start singing a bhajan and realize it. But still, why am I not able to overcome these thoughts? And they are very silly, not even irrelevant. They are.
You are not the only one wasting your thoughts in your life. Everybody on this call is. You're only being honest. Others don't want to be honest. Others don't want to be honest. The mind is like a monkey. Huh? The mind is like a monkey. It's jumping from one rubbish thought to another rubbish thought, and it is taking us somewhere irrelevant.
Yeah, it's very irrelevant.
2 days back, my mind took me to something I had not done for 10 years. It took me somewhere. And then yesterday, when the mind was taking me back, I told my mind, hello. Wait. Don't get carried away. The mind, Rekha, the mind will take us. See, nothing is good or bad. Let me tell you, nothing is good or bad in this world. But we have to attain that God consciousness. We have to be in that, what you're saying, the challenge, what Vivek spoke, I think, in the beginning. We should not break. They say, what happens when you have a valuable chain of pearls? When you have a valuable chain of pearls and you cut the thread, what happens? All the pearls fall. Now you have to pick the pearls and rethread them. So what do I tell you? Rumata ji, आप याद करते हैं मैं आपसे क्या कहता हूँ? रूमाता जी है कॉल पे नहीं? रूमाता जी कोई गेस्ट के साथ बिजी होगी.
नहीं गुरुजी, मैं तो आपके साथ बिजी हूँ.
तो क्या ये सब्जेक्ट में क्या बोलते हैं जब पर्ल्स गिर जाते हैं, हमने धागा काट दिया माला का और गिर जाते हैं, हमें क्या करना है?
वापस फिरोना है उनको.
वापस फिरोने का चांस ही नहीं देना है ना. रेखा, in that state you have to say, in that state what you have to say? सांसों की माला में सिमरू मैं पी का नाम. सांसों की माला में सिमरू मैं पी का नाम. खुद को जो छोड़ा वो खुद को जो छोड़ा उसको मिल गया भगवान.
Yes, sir.
You know what happens in your life? If you want that bliss, what you have to drop, you know what you have to drop?
Khud ko.
You have to drop you.
Yes.
You have to drop you. Are you willing to cut the you?
Yes.
Are you willing to cut the you? You are catching on the you. You are catching that you. You don't want that you to leave. Then how will you get that ananda? How will you get that sip? How will you get that sip if you keep on holding on to that you, that you, that you, that you? Huh? प्रभु और अपने बीच है पर्दा, है जो ये अहंकार, पर्दा को जो छोड़ा, अहंकार को जो छोड़ा, यू को जो छोड़ा, उसको मिल गया भगवान.
Yes, sir.
Is it difficult, Rekha Parwani? Is it difficult?
It's not at all. We have to give 100%. Have to.
Today I was telling Dasi today. I told Dasi has got some best friends. Dasi's best friends are pulling Dasi. Don't worry about who are his best friends. But Dasi's best friend is holding by the chain and pulling Dasi. And Dasi is thinking that this is Sip has sent his best friends to pull me by the chain. I told Dasi, those are not your best friends, Dasi. Those are the enemies. Those chains are the enemies. You have to cut those chains. Are we willing to cut? I cut the chain, my dear friends. I'm telling you, I cut the chains. I was the rascal of the first order. I am telling you, I was the rascal of the first order. What rubbish things I never used to do. There is no end to the list. I was in all the nonsense of this world. I was busy making money. I was in with YPO groups, and I was in the rotten
place.
Huh?
Whereas in our case, we are like this and like that.
But you have to hold God's hands, na? What you have to say? You have to say, na, chhod ke sari duniya mein tere liye. आप तो नहीं बोलते, आप बोलते हैं नेबर आता है क्या करूं जो मिस हो जाता. ऐसे बोलते हैं जिलेबी और पकोड़े में वक्त बीत जाता, जिलेबी और पकोड़े में वक्त बीत जाता.
No jalebi, samosa, only consciousness.
See, Rumata ji, let me tell you, if we can be in ever consciousness of the divine, Saroj, Vivek, everybody who's on the call, we can experience such a bliss, man. इतना आनंद है इसमें, हम समझ नहीं पाते. We can't understand. There is so much joy. When will we experience this joy?
But Guruji, if we leave you also, then we will catch something else. That
you want to leave me?
If we leave you also, then also we cling to something else.
So what are you saying? You want to leave? I'm not clinging onto you. I'm not clinging onto you. You can leave me.
I am talking about myself. कि हम I को छोड़ भी दें, then we cling to something else.
That you're talking about.
I am talking about myself, not your. आपके तो metamorphosis हो गई ना. आपका तो बेड़ा पार हो गया. हमारा ही चलक रहा है.
अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि मेरा बेड़ा पार हो गया है, if you feel that I have experienced a metamorphosis and I am showing you the way to the metamorphosis and you still don't want it, then what can I do? If I am showing you the way to the metamorphosis, I am telling you let go of the you. I am telling you to be in divine consciousness. I am telling you don't waste a day like the farmer. I am every day, Rumata ji, whether I am in Finland, Switzerland, Kashmir land, Pahalgam land, Maldives land, wherever in the world I don't forget you. I come on, except if I am in a flight. Then only I cancel the call. Otherwise, I don't cancel the call. That also people are telling me when you're on the flight also, please continue the call. That I want to ask you all. Then there will be a facilitator who will take the call. If you want, we will do that from next time onwards.
Yes.
But I am asking you all, if you respect the fact that I have experienced some kind of metamorphosis or transformation, then why don't you take that path? Why don't you learn and take that's why I'm asking you, what is stopping you? I want to help you in this call, Atmatray. What is stopping you? That is what I'm asking you. Atmatray, bolo.
Sure, everybody. Sir, Buddha said, after enlightenment, I am awakened. मैं जागृत हो गया हूँ. तो हाँ, it means हाँ. तो एक एक्सपीरियंस था उनका कि कुछ लोगों का ऐसा भी होता होगा एनलाइटनमेंट के बाद कि
of course वो तो पहले अंधकार में था. Buddha was in darkness. Buddha was thinking this full world. Buddha was thinking this full world is dukkha. And after he was enlightened, he told this world is nirvana.
Right.
So that is the metamorphosis. Buddha was crying. Buddha was crying because he saw dukkha, he saw desire, he saw death, he saw decay, he saw disease, he saw disappointment, he saw unhappiness.
Right.
All of you you don't experience unhappiness.
Yes, experience.
But you still want to go back to that?
No. No, I don't want to go back.
One day you experience that nonsense, then you say, bhaad mein jao. Bhaad mein jao means in English, go to hell. You say, go to hell. Somebody told me today morning, go to hell. So I translated in Hindi, they say, bhaad mein jao. So you say, bhaad mein jao, and after next day, again you go, tum khud bhaad mein jao. You go back to hell. Why you want to go back to hell? Why you are clinging to hell?
No.
Never. That is the challenge in life. We should not cling to hell.
Correct.
But we are Atmatray. Buddha, when he was enlightened, when he was awakened, he left hell, na? That what bhaad mein jao means, he left that bhaad mein jao permanently. He said bhaad ko bhaad mein jao. He says, let the hell go to hell. Let the hell go to hell.
Right.
I will ring the bell. Let the hell go to hell. I will ring the bell and I will tell everybody how to be enlightened, how to be awakened.
Correct.
So you also what you can do. Now I always tell you all, for example, Dasi asked me, therefore, what should I do? I told Dasi, you should become an instrument of God. Does not mean that you have to protect what work you are doing. You have to do God's work.
Correct.
If I was doing my business and I continue to do my business and I tell God, I'm doing my business for you, is that true?
No.
Oh God, I am doing my business for you. Oh God, I am doing my business for you. That is a big lie. That is a big lie. We have to be in God consciousness. We have to see sip in all. We have to love sip in all.
Correct.
So
sir,
did I answer your question? Did I ask? Did I finish? Yes.
Yes. Sir, I feel daily I am getting closer to sip. Sir, you have shown the light of sip to all of us. It's our duty to go closer to sip or to experience the sip.
Atmatray. Atmatray.
Okay.
Remember the story of the foolish farmer. Don't think, Atmatray, don't think I have 2 years to do. I have 3 years. I have 4 years. I have 5 years. Don't think I am now, you told me that day I am 60. Don't think when I am coming to 70 years, then I will become fully sip. When I come to 64 years,
No. Today I won't.
Yes. You know, yes, day before yesterday was a special day. It was, I told you all to remind me, you all did not remind me. It was 221122. 221122. It means November 22nd, 11, 2022. That when the number came in front of me, what it tells me, we should not be 22. We should be 11. We should not be 22. We should be 11, not 22. How you read the date? 221122. We should not be 22. We should be 11. We should not be 22. 221122. 221122. What, see, every time, why I look at the date like, when I see the date 221122, why I think like this? Because all the time my consciousness is on SIP.
Right.
All the time. Either I am in Dhyana Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, or Prema Yoga. The moment I finish Prema Yoga and Dhyana Yoga and Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga, again the cycle continues. I don't go to Bhoga. If the mind tries to take me to Bhoga, I'm telling you, even that Bhoga I do in yoga. Even that Bhoga, if the mind takes me to Bhoga also, I do it in yoga.
Yes, yes.
Then I reflect. So, then I reflect, is this Bhoga, can this Bhoga be yoga? And if it is not good yoga, I drop it. I drop it.
I have now listened that when you are walking, it's the projection of God. When you are eating, it is taking prasadam.
Can we do it? That is the beauty. Can we do it? Can we be in that state of God consciousness? This is what the people, they say Krishna consciousness, but they don't understand. For them, they say Krishna consciousness. You ask them, what is Krishna consciousness? They'll tell, Hare Krishna, only Krishna.
Correct.
Krishna is only the one highest God. He is the biggest avatara. Then what they understand, that is all duality. That means they don't understand.
Don't realize to become Krishna.
They don't realize Krishna is everywhere.
Yeah.
They don't realize that Krishna is everywhere. Everybody is a manifestation. My dear friends, before this time escapes, my alarm is telling me the time is going to get over. Thank you, Ashok Chotwani, for bringing the story. See, when Ashok Chotwani came out with the story, it gives so much respect to the fact that he's completely aware of the subject. First, we must be aware of the subject. I told you, many people in this call, they are masters in the subject. Masters. But that is knowledge. Knowledge you can get in the college. You don't need to have enlightenment. But enlightenment is that spark, that anubhuti. And we all need that anubhuti. Anubhuti hai, aisi ho jati hai. Ehsaas sach ka ho jata hai. Iska koi sabut nahi. Antar gyan यूं ही हो जाता, अनुभूति सच की होती, अपरोक्ष अनुभूति है. You know, whoever I meet, I'm in Switzerland. I must have spoken in Switzerland to 10 people. And all 10 people I spoke to Switzerland, I spoke on enlightenment. Whoever I meet in Switzerland, I speak only enlightenment. I speak only how to flip from mind to consciousness. I speak about happiness. I speak about Ananda. I don't speak any other subject except to the man who's collecting cash in the cash counter when I'm buying pizza. That person I don't speak because he'll think I'm mad. He only wants to collect the money. I give him the money and I take my pizza and I go. But I went to a Chinese girl, a Chinese restaurant. I was eating rice. That girl asked me, I asked the Chinese girl, when you were born, what's your birthday? That birthday is fake. Everybody I meet, wherever I meet, I have only one subject. I see God in one and all. I spread joy. I spread happiness. I see God in all. I want you to do that. I want you are all, you know something? You are the 1% of the blessed people in this world. You all are special. You are blessed. You are not ordinary. You are not people who are just, you are not on this call because of luck. You are on this call because SIP has selected you. SIP has selected you to be enlightened. SIP wants you. SIP is waiting. He's telling Chotwani, Ajao, Chotwani, Nichani, Ajao, Nichani, Parvani, Ajao, Parvani, Budrani, Ajao, Budrani. Sip is calling. Sip is calling. And if he's calling Girish, 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 and Girish is telling, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm having chai pakoda. Just let me finish chai pakoda and come. Then when the chai pakoda is over, Girish goes, he tells, come on, Parvati Amma, let us go. Then he goes, sip is gone. Sip is gone. Then you have to be reborn. And this will go on and on. When sip knocks at the door, don't be sleeping on the floor. When sip knocks at your door, don't be sleeping on the floor. Because there can be nothing more important than this. My dear friends, today's story of the farmer. Don't waste one day of your life. Every day is a precious day. Every day is like a big uncut ruby. Every day is like a Kohinoor diamond. Every day has 1,440 divine dollars. Every day is a special day. Don't waste it. Spend that day in divine consciousness, in real Krishna consciousness, in Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. Be in that bliss, that Ananda. And before I close, don't lose a day by not asking questions. For tomorrow, note down questions, and come and ask the toughest of questions so that you get the real answers and you get that spark of enlightenment. I fold my hands, I bow down to you.